What's up, sassy gamers? Phoenix Nova here to talk to you about the free games that you can get this coming month, April 2021. These will be available through Microsoft's Xbox Games for Gold, Sony's PlayStation Plus, and for my PC friends, the Epic Game Store, Stadia, Prime Gaming, and Indie Gala. Let's start with Xbox Games with Gold. First up, we have Armeilo, available until May 31st. A grim fairy tale board game comes to life. This swashbuckling adventure brings together the deep tactics of card games and the rich strategy of tabletop games, all combined into a character-building RPG. As the hero, you'll wage epic battles, explore the vast kingdom, cast spells, and vanquish monsters, all with the ultimate goal of becoming the next king or queen of Armeilo. Next is Lego Batman, until May 15th. He is vengeance, he is the knight, he is Lego Batman. Build, drive, swing, and fight your way through Gotham as the Caped Crusader and his sidekick Robin. And in a gameplay twist, play as the villains in story mode and help their nefarious plans to take over the city. Next up is Dungeons 3, May 16th to June 15th. Help the Dungeon Lord succeed in conquest in this dungeon-building real-time strategy game. Head to the front lines under the guidance of his chief lieutenant, the Dark Elf Thalia, and command the most terrifying army the world has ever seen. Choose among orcs, succubae, zombies, and more, and use every trick in the book to take down the do-gooders of the overworld once and for all. Lastly, we have Tropico 4, May 16th to May 31st. As El Presidente, the ruler of your small island nation, it is your job to gain the support of the people, negotiate with foreign superpowers, and even deal with any natural disasters which threaten your country. Test your political mettle and remember that everyone has an agenda. So, while it's good to keep your friends close, it's better to keep your enemies closer. As a side note, don't forget you can still grab Truck Racing Championship until May 15th. And it's a $60 title, so pick it up and give it a shot. Now for PlayStation Plus. All PS titles will be available until May 31st. First up is the PS5 only version of Wrekfest Drive Hard, Die Last. Burn rubber, break rules, and shred metal in this full contact racer from the creator of Flatout. Race and upgrade patched-together cars, improving their looks and toughening up their body armor to survive the epic crashes and neck-to-neck fights over the finish line in competitive races. Enjoy some hilarity in challenge modes as you get behind the wheels of crop harvesters, three-wheelers, and much more. Then challenge your friends in an online multiplayer with up to 24 players. Next up, we have the PS4 games. First with Battlefield 5. Enter mankind's greatest conflict with Battlefield 5 as the series goes back to its roots in a never-before-seen portrayal of World War II. Experience all-out multiplayer with your squad in the vast grand operations and the cooperative combined arms, or take on the single-player war stories. As you fight in epic, unexpected locations across the globe, enjoy the richest and most immersive Battlefield yet. Next, we have Stranded Deep. Test your survival skills in this open-world adventure. In the aftermath of a mysterious plane crash, you are stranded in the vast expanse of the Pacific Ocean. Alone, without any means to call for help, you must do what you can to survive. Explore underwater and on land as you hunt for supplies to craft the tools, weapons, and shelter that you'll need to stay alive. Stay sharp. Hunger, thirst, and exposure conspire against you as you brave treacherous elements and dangerous creatures of the Pacific. Where's Zycia when I need him? Also, through the Sony Play at Home program, don't forget that you can still get Horizon Zero Dawn Complete Edition, which is going to be available free until May 14th. So mark that on your calendar. And now let's talk free PC games. First up is the Epic Game Store, which at the time of recording, I only have information on one game, which is Pine. It's going to be available May 6th to the 13th. It's an open-world adventure game set in a simulated world in which humans never reach the top of the food chain. Fight with or against a variety of species as you make your way to a new home with your human tribe. Now for Stadia Pro. These are games that you can claim each month if you have the Stadia Pro service. First up is Trine 4. The three heroes of the best-selling adventure series are back, sent on a quest to retrieve the troubled young Prince Silius. Amadeus the Wizard, Pontus the Knight, and Zoya the Thief are joined together once again on a thrilling quest through fantastical fairy tale landscapes teeming with danger. Next is Floor Kids. Check out this breakdance battle game featuring unique freestyle gameplay, rhythm challenges, and multiplayer sessions. Innovative controls allow you the freedom to play the way you like with dynamic scoring system that rewards your moves based on musicality, originality, and style. Build up your crew of b-boys and b-girls, unlocking new characters and locations as you cross the city, busting hundreds of moves and countless combinations on your journey from the corner to the club. Bring your skills, bring your crew, find your style. Then there's Hotline Miami 2. Wrong number. This is the brutal conclusion to the Hotline Miami series, set against a backdrop of escalating violence and retribution over spilled blood in the original game. Follow the paths of several distinct factions, each with their own questionable methods and uncertain motives. As unforeseen consequences interact and reality once again slips back into a brilliant haze of neon and bloodshed. Next service is Prime Gaming. If you have Amazon Prime, then there are a bunch of free games to grab, and even DLC and other content is made regularly available. First up is Figment until May 21st. Join Dusty and his ever-optimistic friend Piper on an adventure through the different sides of the mind, seeking to restore courage that's been lost. Iris and the Giant until May 14th. A fusion of CCG, RPG, and roguelike genres, you play as Iris. You must brave her fears in this imaginary world. Dive into the melancholic and gripping adventure filled with cute monsters and buried memories. Ready to face your inner demons? Edgar, Bokbok, and the Boulzac until May 28th. Crackpot outcast Edgar sets out to Boulzac to save his squash, and instead uncovers an unearthly secret at the heart of the city. A colorful, surreal, and utterly bonkers point-and-click narrative adventure. By the way, I think Bokbok is his chicken. Beholder, available until June 1st. You're a state-installed landlord in a totalitarian country. Place listening devices and sneak into your tenants' apartments. Use what you've uncovered to report anyone capable of plotting against the state? You must, but will you? A Blind Legend, available until June 1st. Blind Legend is the first ever action-adventure game without video, where the ears replace your eyes. Discover the original, innovative sensory experience with 3D sound. This is actually a pretty cool one. They literally don't have video in this. You play the entire game by listening and using that to decide where to move. The Blind Prophet, until June 1st. Point-and-click game where you play as Apostle Bartholomew in his divine mission. Liberate the corrupted city of Rotbork and brave the great evil that lurks within. Healer's Quest, also available until June 1st. Healer's Quest is a comedy RPG where you play as the most underappreciated party member in any fantasy realm, the healer. As per usual, your teammates are a band of inept jerks. Yoku's Island Express, until June 1st. Meet Yoku, the pint-sized postman protagonist of Yoku's Island Express. Use the unique blend of pinball mechanics, platforming, and open-world exploration to unlock the secrets of Mokumana Island. And the last service we're going to cover is Gala. They have multiple titles that are free for an undetermined time. Here are some of the highlights. Blood Harvest 3. Dynamic, hardcore, and explosive action in this twin-stick shooter with a bunch of weapons, enemies, and bosses. Runestone Keeper. a roguelike dungeon crawler that blends classic RPG elements and turn-based strategy. Heroes, monsters, equipment, events, magic and skills, traps and devices, shrines and altars, goddesses and merchants. Choose your weapon and begin an epic adventure. And finally, Stranded in Time. Stranded in Time takes you on a fun and exciting adventure to explore a mystery out of this world. Play as Olivia, a young woman from the big city, who joins her uncle Peter and writer Nick on an exploration of an abandoned church that hides a secret beyond any wild dream. Well, that's it for this month. So if you want to see more content like this, or you want to support content like this, please hit the thumbs up, hit that subscribe button. And content like this does tend to be a bit timely. Some of these games have expiration dates on them. So if you want to be notified when content like this drops, click that bell as well. Until next time, Sassy Gamers, this has been Phoenix Nova.